Goa Forest Minister Vishwajit Rane reiterated that there is no proposal before the state to declare any part as a tiger reserve. Goa is too small a state to have a tiger reserve, which are meant for larger states, said Rane. Vishwajit has said his decision stands firm and won't be changed. Rane plans to promote ecotourism for wildlife sanctuaries.
What I'm trying to say is Goa is too small for a tiger reserve because it doesn't have here tigers in the state of Goa. We generally find them through the tiger traps, the traps that are put for movement of animals in the wildlife sanctuary. I have a vision for the forest department. We need to build up ecotourism. And many times I see people take one statement and they try to turn it around, twist it around without even understanding. A lot of these people who make these statements, you must actually go back and see their overall contribution to the state of Goa. It's very difficult to put things to an end. आमच्या सत्तरीच्या लोकांक खबर आसा की आमच्या चराण्याच्या धरणाची किती परिस्थिती जाल्ली. We had put up a mini reservoir, mini dam in Sarana village. Today the people there are suffering because of not availability of water. And some people raised the issue at that point of time. As a forest minister, it's my duty to take it up to the State Wildlife Board and National Wildlife Board and get it cleared. Ultimately, water is not only water, but it's not only for drinking purpose, it's also for agriculture. And it's also for maintaining the forest in that particular area. If we are able to create a water bodies, automatically it has a direct impact on the health of the forest. We have to also understand, and then we have various sanctuaries like the Mahavi, Kotigaon. We are trying to talk to our forest officials. We have got good officers in Santosh Kumar and Mr. Gupta and several other things. And I'm also trying to get a former field director who has been working in Bandhavgarh and several other parts of Madhya Pradesh to help us in forest management and forest planning, so that we are having all these Mahavir parks and other places. My job as a forest minister is to do something good for the state of Goa, and in a very professional manner. If somebody thinks that I'm going to get disheartened or I'm going to move aside from my existing agenda, no, I'm not. And definitely I do not feel that Tiger Reserve is meant for the state of Goa. Tiger Reserve is something meant for larger states because there are other complexities involved with this, and there is no proposal as of now on my table or in the state of Goa to create any kind of Tiger Reserve. I'm very firm. I'm a minister who believes in certain things. I stand by the decisions I take, and I do not change anything that I say. Just because somebody criticizes me and tells me that the animal is not bound by boundaries, I am also educated enough to understand that the animal is not bound by boundaries. But definitely, there's something called a definition called a wildlife or a tiger corridor, which I have been experiencing and seeing. Ranthambore was built based on and road infrastructure was built there based on the wild tiger corridor.
Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.